Okay, the toll strikes 7 p.m. So we'll call the city council special meeting for Monday, November 30th, 2020 to order. Clerk, please take the roll.
Dean?
Here.
Leo?
Here.
Lewis?
Here.
Peterson?
Here.
Stanton?
Here.
Truster?
Here.
Becken?
Here. Okay, all council people are in attendance. At this point of the meeting, we open the floor up to public comment. We ask that the person commenting limit their comments to 3 minutes and only cover agenda items only. Please identify yourself by your name and place of residence. We have one individual attending today, Mr. Campbell. He does not seem to be wanting to address the council. So we'll close the public comment portion. We'll enter into new business this evening. Someone want to offer a motion to go into closed session?
Sure, Mark, this is Garn. I move to enter into closed session to review city manager applications that have requested confidentiality in accordance with Section 8F of the Open Meetings Act.
Second.
Okay, so we have a motion from Lewis, a second by Truster, to go into a closed session. Take a roll call on the vote, please.
Lewis?
Yes.
Truster?
Yes.
Dean?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Stanton?
Yes.
Becken?
Yes. So prior to going into the closed session, city clerk will go over the procedures for going in closed session and going out of closed session. Aaron?
Okay, so at this time, I'm going to put you all back out into the waiting room, and council members and anybody else who is allowed into the closed session will be readmitted. Everybody else will remain in that waiting room, and then when you've made the motion to come back into open session, we'll admit anybody else and restart the recording.
Okay, any questions on that? If not, carry on, please. Okay, all right. Do I have a motion to return to open session?
So moved. I move we return to open session.
All right,
Second.
all right. So I have a motion by Truster, seconded by Garnett to go return to open session. We're in open session. Do I have a motion on the selection of candidates to interview along with the date and time?
Mark, sorry to interrupt. Do you need a quick roll call on that reopening?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sorry,
My
pesky
bad.
online meeting rule. Truster?
Yes.
Lewis?
Yes.
Dean?
Yes.
Leo?
Yes.
Peterson?
Yes.
Stanton?
Yes.
Becken?
Yes,
Guest admitted. Boom.
okay. So, all right. You want to wait? Okay, she's in. So do I have a motion relative to the selection of candidates and the time we will be meeting at?
Sure, Mark.
You got it.
I move to offer public interviews for the position of Saugatuck City Manager on December 10th, 2020 to candidates number 14, 21, 24, 27, and 28, starting at 3 p.m.
Second. One possible, I don't want to say correction, but I think a public interview is probably not the proper thing to say. Because we
No,
won't be interviewing them in public. They'll be interviewed in closed session.
No, I don't.
Correct?
No, they're public.
No, Yeah, legally, everything you do for the search from this point forward has to be an open session.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
fine. Thank you. I stand corrected. Thank you very much. So we have a motion and a second regarding setting the candidate interviews. Please call the roll.
Sorry, there was kind of a tie on that second. Could you tell me who the second was?
Lauren
Lauren.
Stanton.
Lauren's waving her hand.
Lauren wins. All right. Lewis,
Yes.
Stanton,
Yes.
Dean,
Yes.
Leo,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Trester,
Yes.
Becken.
Yes. So I guess I'll open up the meeting to public comments since we do have one member of the audience. So if the individual wishes to address the council, if not, council comments this evening? Scott, anything to add?
No, thank you, Mayor.
Okay. Holly,
Not at this time.
already. Garnett?
No, it's a great experience. Thanks, Frank. Really appreciate all you've done so far. Really
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
You bet.
Thank you.
Lauren?
I'm optimistic about our candidates and I'm looking forward to doing the interviews and big thanks to Frank.
Alrighty. Ken?
Yeah, likewise, Frank did a great job. We've got a great slate of candidates.
And Chris?
Two quick things about the lights. There was a concern today that some of the lights had been cut, but the police checked, they weren't. I met with Chip's ground cover folks downtown and they thought it was squirrels or wind. And the best way to get through with that is if we would leave the lights on 24/7. They're LED, it should not be that much of a cost. And then it would also help them when something does get bitten again, that they can see the lights during the day. So the lights will be on 24/7 and nobody cut the lights.
Okay, all right. Mayor Council comments, just thanks for the job so far, Frank. I really appreciate your openness and keeping us informed of your various steps in the process. That gave council a good secure feeling that we're headed down the right path. So Karen, do you have anything to share?
I don't, but I just wanted to remind Ken that he was going to talk about the milfoil.
Well, thanks, Karen. I decided not to because we sort of decided that we could maybe tag that on at the workshop next week.
Okay.
I think we'd have more time for some discussion. So unless anyone really is opposed to that, that's the route I'd rather go.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well, it's not kind of, you mean after the workshop, after the interviews? You
Well,
wanna
the
add
interviews
that?
it's all part of our workshop, so
Yeah,
we can do anything we want.
yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I'm just thinking about the time frame there once we get
Well,
past.
I know,
hours.
I know.
As opposed to doing it at it's not an action item, is it, Ken?
Probably not.
Okay, so how about if we do it as a committee report at the meeting?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay?
Is
It
that
kind of
okay?
fits in, kind of fits into that,
Yeah,
I
we
think.
can do it that way.
Okay, because I don't think we're gonna have too many other committee reports.
Yeah,
We have
Scott, is that okay with you? I
a
know
slew
we
of 'em.
discussed it by,
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. We can do it that. It's just, I think, we got a lot of pretty unified input from a really good panel, that Karen put together. And I think the path is pretty clear, but we can save it.
okay.
All right, good. Well, we'll just add that to the committee reports. Thanks for bringing that up, Karen. If not, I guess that's it. I'll have a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Move to adjourn the meeting.
Second.
Motion by Lewis, seconded by Trester to adjourn the city council meeting at 8:34 PM. Roll call, please.
Lewis,
Yes.
Trester,
Yes.
Dean,
Yes.
Leo,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Stanton,
Yes.
Becken.
Yes.
What a-
Okay, thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye,
Good
guys.
evening.
Night.